Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Savotta Russia. Super awesome weather, a little bit windy as you can see on the wind barb. But today is not about the wind barb, that's for another video. Today's video is about the 8849 Unihertz Tank Pad E, as you can see here. It's the first rocket tablet in the world with a super awesome projector, which is the main feature of this tablet here. It's super awesome, so let's get in the house. Alright guys, so here we are. Here we have the tablet. We're going to take a look at that in a second. There we have the box, not that important, but we're going to take a fast look at what do we have in the box. And we have this bumper here, as I call it. We can see we have some holes in it. Some cutouts for the camping light, cameras and all that good stuff. 66 watt fast charger with cable, USB-C to USB-C. USB-C is awesome. The charger here is 6 amps as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure 6 amps. Set of instructions, protective thingy for the tablet. And then we have this little guy here. It's quite interesting actually. This is a stand. We can remove this foam pad here, of course. Here we have a CNC cutout, CNC machine cutout. It's super accurately made. When you mount this aluminium, I would guess that is some kind of power sintered aluminium. But anyway, you mount it in this guy here, and it's just not moving a hair whatsoever. Then we have a little bit of a fastener. We can mount the fastener in here. And in this pad we have something which looks like a coin. It's 8849 coin, and we can of course attach our little stand here with the coin. That's why it's there. This is it's very, what can you say, firm, this stand. But then we have our stand, and we can use it as a stand. So before we dive into the tablet itself here, I would of course like to mention that in the description and in the pinned comment there will be links to 8849 Unihertz, to the tablet here and the other products of course. So if you're interested, then hit the links, and when you have watched the video till the end of course there's some good info about this guy here. So yeah, then you can just hit the links. You can check out the specs and all this stuff for yourself if you would like to. But links in the description, links in a pinned comment. Let's take a look at the tablet itself, of course. That's why we're here, right? So on the top here, that's the top. We have adjusting knob here for the projector, which is over there. Over there, we have a SIM tray. It's a dual SIM tray. And we can also have extensive memory extension up to 2 terabytes. Not too bad. Power on off button. The body here is made of some rubberized polymer, some kind, and of course an aluminium frame. On this, what will be your left side, we don't have anything, no buttons. In the bottom here, we have a waterproof latch, we have a USB-C port, we have a port for mini jack, 3.5mm mini jack, and in the USB-C port here, we can of course mount whatever we want, basically. But I would suggest that we could charge it through this guy here. We could also mount a USB hub and attach PlayStation 5 or whatever we want, keyboard, whatnot. Then we have the other side, which will be the right side. We have 2 programmable buttons here. We have a volume buttons as well, volume rockers. And over here we have a ventilation port. So it will ventilate the processor and the projector here. Here we have another ventilation port. And even though we have ventilation ports, it's quite interesting. It's still waterproof down to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. And this can actually be used as an underwater camera if that's what we want to use it for. I don't know how the hell they're doing that, but anyway, that's what they're doing. It is a MIL standard, of course, H10H standard, you know, the good old H10H. It's IP68, IP69K, and tralalala, we have a quite large LED camp light. We'll take a look at that. So here we have the engine compartment of a car. Very nice. It's on the slightly bright, on the least bright setting. And this is the half bright. I don't know if you can see any difference really. But anyway, it should not be a problem to fix a car with this lamp here. And since we have a pretty long burn time on it, then I say that's pretty awesome. The tablet, it weighs a whopping 1.1 kilo, but that is of course needed if you have to build a big tablet with a projector, with everything that it has here, and be solid and so on, dustproof, waterproof and whatnot. It's 19.4 millimeters in thickness. The display here is a 120 Hz refresh rate, very, very nice quality. The tablet here, it can record in 4K, stereo sound, you can do gaming on it of course. The processor here is one of their flagship, it's a G99 octa-core. I know the Helio octa-core processors very, very well. I've been working with, I say, most of the ones they have been producing for the past 3-4 years or something. Never had a problem with them. Before we take a look at the projector here, I would of course like to mention the rear camera here. The rear camera is a 50 megapixel camera. It is a Samsung camera. It's a Samsung lens they're using. It's the GN1, which is in the, what it called, PowerPixel Pro 7 or something, the Samsung phone. So this is not a budget camera. On the front, we have a 32 megapixel camera here, which is also not a budget camera, because that's a Sony camera, IMX610. So Samsung camera, so on the rear 50 megapixel, on the front 32 megapixel Sony IMX. There's actually a lot of cool features to show on this tablet here, and I will show as many as possible. But we of course have the projector. That is the most interesting part, I would guess. But we just hit this button there, screen goes black momentarily. We get a warning about not looking into the projector and shine other people in the eyes and tra-la-la. And now the projector is on, as we can see. You can see it down here. We're going to take a look at how it looks, of course. But we should not forget that we have an adjuster knob here for the projector. It's a 100 inches projector. It can project an image up on your wall at like 100 inches screen size, right? It's a DLP projector. It's 8x54 by 480. Even it's 480. The quality is really, really great. And the price on this guy here is around $470, which is quite reasonable, I would say, for everything that you get, including the projector, of course. But I'll say it works best at around 2.5 meters, as you will see. To get the full 100 inches screen size, you have to be about 3 meters from the wall or something like that. Excuse me. It is wobbling a little bit, but here we have the projector. It's from a distance of 2 meters exactly, or maybe a little bit more, 2 meters and 10. But anyway, the adjuster knob here, excuse me the movement, but the adjuster knob is really, really nice. It's very accurate, you can say. You have to turn it quite a lot to you can really fine tune it. You can see how it looks now, and of course the wall there is just, it's not the ideal wall for this, but it's okay. It's an unfinished drywall. But you can see I'm turning it a little bit. I think it's pretty nice here, pretty nice and clear. So it basically just projects everything that we have on the screen, right? So we can go into the settings, for example, system update, tra-la-la-la-la, battery. We have all the Google features, of course, YT music, photos. Here we have YouTube, but I have not connected this to anything, so tra-la-la-la-la, don't allow. Connect to the internet, we are not connected to the internet, but that's the projector. Pretty nice. It is a really nice picture, especially for 854 by 480 resolution. Very nice. So anyway, this is what it will look like if we're gonna run it more freehand on a yellow surface in a very light room. You can see. But I would say, compared to what it looks like on the display here, it looks a lot better in real life. I mean, it's really hard to yeah, to show through a camera what the actual projector looks like. I must say, it's much sharper in real life than through the camera here, for sure. So projector here, pretty cool for blueprints on a construction site, gaming, television, whatever you want to show somebody something from the tablet there, we can use it. And we can of course also project maps and all that funky stuff. The tablet here is very, very powerful with a good navigation app, with a good navigation offline capable app. Then you of course be able to share maps, show maps on the tent wall or car door or whatever, instead of people have to gather around your small phone or tablet, whatever, and give instructions or show where we're going or where we are and all that good stuff, because that is of course what I use these the most for with my bodies. That's in the forest for navigational purposes and all that good stuff. But for construction and just like a home cinema or whatever, gaming, you can do gaming on it, as I said, PS5, you can connect to it and so on. And with the G99 octa-core processor that we have in this guy here, there will not be any problems to run very demanding games on it for sure. What we have here is a toolbox. We have some pretty cool stuff in the toolbox here. Can we make it turn around? Yes, we can. In the toolbox here, you have a little bit of a fan icon down here. And that means that we can actually adjust our fan ventilator manually. That is not bad, turn on, that helps. But then we can turn it on to 2, 1 is turning slowly, 3, and on 5 we can actually start to hear it. So if we want to cool down our tablet for some reason, we are not depending on a computer which do the thinking for us. We can do it by ourselves. Not too bad. Then we have all the other standard stuff, compass, flashlight, and we have a shortcut for the flashlight, of course, and all sorts of stuff, underwater recording, plumb bob, the standard Android 14 stuff, right? The camp lamp is over there. We also get a warning because it's quite bright, the camp light, I'll say. So that's fair enough. We just press OK, and then we have 3 settings for the camp light. We have a SOS light. It can make SOS signal, as you can see. And we of course have the epilepsy light there, which we absolutely don't need. I don't know what it's there for, but it's there. So this is slightly bright, like 3 meters distance, something like that. We can make it half bright. There's a little bit more power on it. Other than that, we have all the standard Google stuff, with phone function, SMS function, camera. We're going to do some camera footage with it as well. Here we have all these Google features. Gmail, whatnot, right? You can see, you know this, maps and all that good stuff, browser, tralala.